Hey guys, welcome back. Bear Scare Beauty. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. Bear Scare Beauty, same way it's spelled here. I've been having a lot of fun over on Twitch. But yeah, I'm out of ideas. I'm creatively bankrupt, morally bankrupt. But yeah, I've bought a lot of dumb things, so we're just going to have a dumb thing day, and I'm just going to be playing around with a lot of the new things that I bought. So we're gonna do that. Yay! Not everything is gonna be new, but there's gonna be a lot of new stuff. I am gonna start with the eyes, just because I want to, and you can't stop me. Urban Decay, Eye Primer, Potion, my usual. But yeah, if you don't follow me on Twitch, you definitely should, because we've been having a lot of fun, doing dumb makeup stuff, having serious talks about pride in the queer community, and then also, playing Cyberpunk 2077 as the Joker. So, you know, because I'm the Joker, I was randomizing a character because I was bored and streaming, and it just looked like the Joker, so I was like, alright, we're gonna lean into it. It's dumb. It's real dumb. The game is fun, though. Like, whoever didn't like Cyberpunk doesn't have good taste in games. Alright, there. I said it. Fight me. But first, this is the thing that I bought. By the way, if you're ordering anything from FedEx now, just be prepared to wait. This was supposed to take 3 days, and it took a week, a little over a week. I called them, and they were like, yeah, no, we're real sorry. Everything going ground is, like, over a week backed up. I couldn't go to the warehouse and pick it up because it was a sorting thing. Anyways, finally got to me. The glass. It's fabulous glass. This is the new Wayne Goss collection. The only natural hair brushes I've ever used have been incredibly cheap crown brushes, and they're not good. They fall apart quickly, and they're not nearly... These are just... Oh, angel kisses. Oh my god. Delicious. So this is going to be actually the first time I've used these. I just got them today. I just unwrapped them. By the way, these do not come with any sort of packaging, and they're made of plastic, not wood. Feels a little cheap, and that's not great for a $230 brush set. At least give us like a brush roll, right? Anyways, we're gonna be using these today. And if they are not the greatest things on Earth, you know, eyes. Now that we're a little more intimate. I feel like I look like such a zombie right now. I think my next video is gonna be like an update on skincare, and then like the things that I've used up and empties video, because I'm getting pretty close on a lot of things. I've already used up and repurchased a couple of things, so look forward to that. Just gonna start with the Makeup by Mcgrath palette. Take that nice little warm brown, and we're going to use the Wayne Goss 04 brush. It's, they are really interesting. They're like calligraphy brushes almost, which I think is what they were inspired by. But I really like this brush shape because it fits in my eye really well. It's all about me, too. Obviously, I use my Delium Tools brushes, and they're really similar shape to a lot of those, so I'm gonna compare them, but let's see. A lot picks up. So, I mean, God, it's gonna stain. It's not gonna focus. It's gonna stain the brush, and that's gonna absolutely kill me, because I don't like white brushes, because they always stain, but hey, you know? I think it definitely picks up a lot more product than synthetic brushes, but that would make sense because hairs have like natural little barbed structures on them, so I mean that would make sense. I believe these are all goat hairs. and they're quote-unquote ethically sourced. However you want to read into that, because I don't really know how ethically you can source animal hair, but apparently it's just gathered by brushing them, so, you know, well, I feel like this brush is a little too large for what I'm doing with the eyes right now, but I feel like it's just kind of a base, blend out one shade and go. Probably pretty good. It feels very nice, it's not scratchy at all, it's very, very finely pointed, actually, which is really interesting because I can really feel the point of the brush, and it's very nice because the rest of the brush following it really like stays in line, stays in shape, so I don't really feel it deforming much, which is interesting. And maybe that's just a thing with really luxe brushes, because I mean Valium tools are not exactly cheap brushes, but they're not hyper expensive, right? They're like affordable, kind of more targeted towards like makeup artists, things like that. But I've noticed synthetic brushes don't necessarily keep their shape. I feel like they're akin to like blooming a little more, like when you're using them. And it might just be because of the rigidity of the fiber. That's the word I'm looking for. Totally the word I was looking for. It's nice. I'm gonna go wash it immediately after because, as you can see, it's it's starting to stain. Let me just do the other eye real quick. So I'm going to be moving in October. Don't know if I've told you guys, but it's going to be nice because the place I'm moving to is significantly larger than this. So it means that I'm not going to be filming in a cardboard box anymore. What do you think about that? We like it? I'm gonna take a deep shade, the brown. This is like a... I think it's a deeper brown on a Wayne Goss 6 brush. Ooh. These are like interesting because they're not the finest pointed brushes, but they're like, they're not the slimmest, but they have very fine points. So we're just gonna see how that works for us. Oh yeah, this one is actually a more, I think it's because obviously the bristles are glued further in the ferrule, but this is like a stiffer? The stiffer picker-upper? I mean... just cute. Gonna build up a little bit more of that brown, the deep shade color, the deeper brown, and work it a little higher in the crest. Yeah, I mean, damn, say what you will, but these feel like feels like nothing at all. Nothing at all. Okay. I'm going to use the Wayne Goss 7 brush. And I'm going to dip into black, because that won't be a mistake at all. Let's see if this will get this black to work. And I'm just gonna, like right here, like right. I mean, I guess it got it to work, and by work, I mean it put it down and it didn't pick it back up. Holy Christ. I think this might be a little too densely packed for that black. Holy crap. Let me try this brush. That or the black is just not great, because it's not. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna work that out. Gonna take a little bit more of that deep shade and I'm just gonna work that out. Right, I forgot the black and the brown don't like to blend in this palette. Right. So, you know, even just trying to deepen it up a little bit, it just doesn't want to. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I was the the pasta among us. The impasta among us. Oh yeah, me and my partner went and saw the movie In the Heights. It's not very good. Like, he loves musicals too. I don't really like musicals, but he loves musicals, so we went and saw it. The entire time we were just talking mad shit about it though. It's like, it's just a lot of nothing happening for like 2.5 hours. And then the story ends, and you're like, wait. But what were they trying to resolve? Like, also the main character was the least enthusiastic main character I've ever seen in a movie. Like, he just... Now, think what I'm gonna do. I got one of the Pat McGrath Divine Blushes in the shade Nude Venus. They're really nice. I thought these were like $50. They're not. They're like 30. Not that that's a bargain or anything, but I'm gonna use it on the eyes. I saw one of the makeup artists for Pat McGrath using it on the eyes, so I just want to see, and I'm gonna put it on like the inner corner. Like, yeah. And kind of work it up. Why is that so good? Oh my god. Also, not gonna lie, I really like the shape of the brush for this, because it gets into my eye crevasse. I like that. Wow. Using a blush as an eyeshadow, who would have guessed? Who would have guessed that you can use a powder product? That's very nice. That's very nice. I don't really give this enough love. I'm gonna use it's like the purple duochrome from the Rosy Glam makeup by Mario. It's nice and pretty. Cool. I like it. Just gonna kind of blend around the edge a wee bit more with that second brush we used. And let's go to the face. And we're back at a reasonable distance. I got the trial of the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I don't... It smells like lavender and fermented rice, which I find a little weird. It feels like grease, but then also it doesn't do anything. Like, I don't know what it's for. And I'm just gonna use the Fenty Beauty Power Filter Powder Foundation. I bore a hole to the bottom of it, baby. That's how you know I like it. So I just used the Poof for the center, and now I'm gonna try this O2. Oh, feels so nice. I am very sweaty right now. Killing me. Very nice. Very nice. It does what a brush is supposed to do, and puts thing on my face. It's not bad. It's very nice. It's very soft. It's very luxe feeling. And I'm just gonna use a little bit of setting spray because it is a powder. So I like to set it down a little bit before putting more powder on top of it. I know that's dumb, but it's just what I like to do. And I'm the one in charge here. So I'm gonna do it. Taking Nude Venus on the Wayne Goss 01 brush. And this is almost exactly like the Delium Tools Dome Blending Brush. And I'm a big fan, so... Immediately, it picks up a lot more and puts down a lot more. How do you blend, though, darling? How do you blend? Pretty good, actually. Pretty good. Take it down a little lower. A little bit across the nose, of course. Who could ever forget the nose? I actually really like the band of blush going across my face. Kind of gives it that like sun-kissed, sunburnt look. I don't understand why people only put like here and then like bronzer. It's like, nah, baby. Sun touches your whole face. The whole thing. Genuinely sweating right now. It's a little gross. I'm a little offended at myself. I'm really just gonna pack it on right here though, just cause I want to. And I'm not leaving the house today, cause I've already done all that. But I'm gonna leave the house tomorrow, probably, who knows. See that? Do we like that? Feeling that? I'm feeling that. And this is something that I've been doing either just regularly or not, but this is the Hourglass Ambient Powder and Ethereal Light. It says translucent, that's a lie. It is white. You can see that? See that band on my... No, that is white. It is a white powder, but it's a nice... Oh, this is a Wayne Goss 03 brush. It's a very nice powder. Oh. Oh. Oh, that feels divine. Yeah, it's a nice powder. I would... You can use it for setting concealer and whatnot. I usually just use it as like a general all-over face powder. And of course, like, the highlighting technique, right? Where you're not actually like using a highlighter or you're not baking with powder, but since it is white, I use it like you would, like baking, if that makes sense. But I mean, I'm just using a very sparing amount. And really the reason why I keep going over my face right now is because this feels like a goddamn massage. Oh wow. Like out of all the brushes, this experience of just gently right up under the eye. Oh my god. I would pay just to have this done, just to go have this done. Just lay there is just... It's not even like an ASMR thing, it's just, it feels wonderful. Oh my god. See though? See how white it is? You can see the luminosity on my face and under my eyes. So, it's a nice setting powder though. That setting powder is really weird. It's like really finely milled and yet also somehow not finely milled enough. I don't really know what that's all about, but we're moving on. What are we moving on to? Finishing off the eyes. Gonna take that 07 brush. This is the tiny one that's like more densely packed. And gonna take that silver. It's like silver with a rose undertone. It's really weird, but I just want to see what it do. Okay. Yeah, it do. Okay. Just gonna run the gentler brown. I keep thinking I'm missing one, but there's only 7 brushes. This is $230 for 7 brushes, by the way. I think the Delium that I usually buy is like 12 for like 200, but then you also get the little carrying tote. And I mean, they're fine brushes. No, I think it's only like 187 actually. They're very fine brushes. Like that's why I use them in my kit and use them is because they're very good brushes. I would be lying to myself if I said they feel as good as these, because they don't. And also, I feel like this is just... more from a design standpoint, but I feel like the way these are shaped actually fit my eyes better, and I could see fitting a lot of people eyes better, just because of the really pointed dome shape, and like I said, how they like track and conform. I feel like that's got a lot going for it. I also feel like I don't have enough blush on, so I'm gonna turn into a psychopath. A sick, twisted psychopath. Now that I look nuts again, I'm gonna take this one again. It's a really nice brush. It's almost the exact size and shape as the synthetic Delium one that I have, except for that one like ballooned over time, so I just want to see the same thing's gonna happen with this. And I'm taking bronzer. Tiny mirror. See, that does pick a lot of bronzer up. Not in a bad way, though. I do feel like it blends it really well, which is nice. Like, immediately. Which is nice. It does definitely pick up more bronzer than the other brush that I usually use, but the other brush that I usually use isn't this densely packed. Not that this is like an ultra dense brush, but you know what I mean. I think you're picking up what I'm putting down. Do a little bit of bronzer down the sides of my nose and just right up on my cheeks. Not bad, not bad. Ooh. I'm gonna do a highlighter. This is the ColourPop Lantern Fest highlight. This is the actually last newest highlighter that I have. And of course the print is wearing off. Which is dumb and I hate it, but it's pretty. It's a little too dark for me, but you know, we're gonna go with it. They say you can use cream highlights, so yeah, I mean, I feel like that might just be the nature of this highlighter, though. I mean, it's there. It's not bad. It almost looks like a blush topper, to be frank. I legitimately can't tell if you can tell that I'm wearing any, but it's alright. You know, I'm gonna try my go-to. It's the Luna by Luna. That's it. That's it. That's what I needed. Bang. And the last new thing is actually the Fenty Gloss Balm in Glass Slipper. I really like this. I don't know why people hyped these up so much. They're nowhere near as good as the ABH glosses, and they almost feel exactly like the ColourPop Luxe glosses, though I think the ColourPop Luxe glosses are actually a little better. It's not bad, it's just not great. This does have incredible shine, though. I don't think I have anything else new. Alright, well, there we go. Took me like an hour just to f around and play with some new stuff. I'm really sad to say that these blushes are fantastic. They've got a lot of interesting tones and colors, which you don't often see in like cheaper blushes or even some more expensive blushes. They wear really well. They are pigmented, but not like hyper pigmented. Obviously, y'all know how I feel about the two eyeshadow palettes if you don't watch my other videos on both of them. I really like the Hourglass Ambient Light Powder. I need to get the next shade down. Ethereal Veil is a little much. Gloss is okay. The Fenty Pro Filter Foundation is great. Once I use up some of my other ones, I'm definitely buying that, because I think that's just going to be like my go-to. These are fantastic. I don't know if they're worth the money, but they're... oh god. On this right here, worth it. Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. Same way it's spelled here. Streaming's been fun. Y'all should come by to my stream, because it's been fun. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, week, month, or year. Bye! Yeah.